Hello and welcome to my training. My name is Chuck Holmes. Today we're going to take some time and discuss how to work the cold market. These are tips designed for network marketers, for anyone in sales, anyone who has their own home-based business or small business, and they're looking to get their name out there. They're looking to meet new people so they can have new prospects and potentially new customers for their business. Now, if you're a network marketer, at some point you're going to work through your warm market. For some people, this starts their first day in the business. They don't want to talk to anyone that they know. For other people, they may have a tight sphere of influence of 5, 10, 15, 20 people that they feel comfortable with. So when you sponsor people, you're going to come across a different variety of people when it comes to warm market. Just keep in mind that the average person who's 18 years old knows over 2,000 people by first name. And if you're in your 30s, 40s, or 50s, you probably know 4,000 or 5,000 people by name. You might not be able to think of all their names at one time, but if you were to put pen to paper and put some strategic thought into this and use some type of memory jogger, there's no doubt in my mind, you could come up with a ton of names. Even if all you did was take all your Facebook friends, your LinkedIn connections, your email contacts, and your cell phone contacts, for most people, that alone is going to be several thousand names. Also, if you're a network marketer and you have gone through your warm market and you're struggling to meet people, but you do have a small team going, the best thing you can do is help them reach into their warm market. Just to give you an example, if you have 10 team members and they each have 100 people on their list, that's 1,000 people that you can work through to sponsor new people into your team. So that's the smartest way. That's probably my best tip for someone who's gone through their warm market. Maybe recruiting is a struggle for them. Help your team recruit their warm market. On the flip side of the coin, if you're looking for additional things you can do to convert your cold market into your warm market, there's a lot of different things you can do. We're going to cover about 10, 11 different things you can do. The first one is just handing out drop cards. What I recommend you do is when you're out and about living life, you're at the gas station, you're at church, you're at the library, anywhere there's a bulletin board, anywhere where you're interacting with other people, just give people your drop card and keep walking. If you don't know what to say, just say, here, take this, give it to them, and keep walking. If you do that with 5 or 10 people a day, some people are eventually going to visit your website or give you a call. The next thing you can do is you can make a YouTube video or a Facebook Live video. This is one of my favorite tips with cold market because you bring people to you. They're going to see your video, your content that you made, and interested people are going to come to you. They're either going to email you, call you, visit your website, and that's a much different conversation than you approaching people. You can also buy leads and text 10 people a day. This is a great strategy. We have a lot of team members who do that. You can text other network marketers, people that you meet. You can collect business cards and text those people. You can participate in an advertising co-op. If someone in your upline does that, that's a great way to start to get some new leads. There's the fishbowl strategy. I call this the fishbowl lead generation method. This is where you take an empty fishbowl, you visit some type of mom and pop business in your local community. You get their permission to do a raffle for a free product. Everyone puts their business card in the fishbowl to be entered into the raffle. And then typically after 1 or 2 weeks, you go back to the business, you collect the fishbowl, you announce the winner, you make sure they get their gift, and then you follow up with everyone else offering them some type of consolation prize. It could be a discount on their first purchase, a gift card to shop at your website, or something similar. Another thing you can do is friends of friends on Facebook. This is probably the most untapped lead generation strategy out there. Let me just give you an example. If you have 500 Facebook friends, and some people I know have thousands of Facebook friends, but let's just say you have 500 Facebook friends, and on average, they each have 500 Facebook friends. That's 250,000 potential people you can share your products and business with. What I would do each day is just pick one of your friends and then go through all of their friends and try to look for people who might be a good fit for your products or your services or business opportunity. You also have LinkedIn. What I love about LinkedIn is people are on LinkedIn to expand their network, to make more money, to start a new career, to advance their current career. So people on LinkedIn are more business-minded. They're open-minded about ways to expand and grow their network, about ways to make additional money. It's a lot different of a community than Facebook is. So I recommend you tap into LinkedIn. You can target certain types of people. You can search for people who sell vacuum cleaners. You could search for other network marketers. You could search for sales professionals or insurance agents or whatever demographic you're really going after. You can also do local events. Local events are a great way to tap into the cold market. You could do flea markets, health fairs, bazaars, job fairs, lots of different things. You could set up a booth at one of those venues, or you could just go and network with people who are attending the event and vendors who are set up at the event. You could hand out drop cards, collect business cards, and then follow up with people at your leisure. You also have classified ads. You can place classified ads in local publications, in newsletters, in trade journals and magazines, in your weekly newspaper or your daily newspaper, to get people who are interested in either your products or your business to contact you. And then you have referrals. I love referrals. Everyone you talk to, remember, they know at least 2,000 people by first name. You want to tap into their warm market whenever you can. You might want to create some type of referral program where you pay people to give you referrals, or you reward people with free products for giving you referrals. But everyone you meet, you should at least get 1 or 2 names from them. And if you do that, you never run out of people to talk to about your business. And finally, you can collect business cards when you're out and about, on bulletin boards, when you're meeting people, when you talk with someone, you can ask them for their business card. Anyone who owns a business or they're entrepreneurial, they're going to have a business card. They'll gladly give it to you, and then you can follow up with them at your convenience. What I would tell you to do is just be strategic. Have some type of game plan, maybe 2 or 3 strategies that you want to implement to turn your cold market into your warm market, and then convert some of them into customers and distributors. I will tell you this: the first time you meet someone who is in the cold market is not the time that you want to sell them. You got to warm them up a little bit. So you want to get to know them a little bit. You want to maybe invite them to be a Facebook friend or a LinkedIn connection, or have some type of conversation, at least briefly, before you offer them whatever it is that you're selling or whatever it is that you're doing. So these are my best cold marketing tips. As a quick disclaimer, individual results will vary. This is just my opinion. By all means, we can agree to disagree. If you'd like to learn more about what I'm doing, you can check out the links below this video, below this podcast, to get some additional information. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to review my training. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you at the top.